2012 is an election year in Saskatchewan, as residents head to the polls to elect new representatives for their respective municipal and school councils. In Swift Current, Jared Schaefer is in by acclamation and will serve a second term as the city's mayor. Meanwhile, 11 candidates are running for 6 city councillor positions. An all-candidates forum was recently hosted by the Swift Current Chamber of Commerce at the Sky Centre, giving each of the candidates an opportunity to introduce themselves and their platform for the campaign, along with a chance to answer audience questions. This year, all 6 current councillors are seeking re-election: George Bowditch, Gord Budd, Tim Bugera, Dan Martens, Denis Perrault, and Ryan Plewis, with 5 newcomers: Joe Collinson, Pat Friesen, Keleah Ostrander, Jayson Sletten, and Ron Toles, all bringing their own unique experience and platforms. And in this report, we'll focus on 5 of those candidates asking for your vote on October 24th. Gord Budd is a local business owner and a familiar face on council. Having served 9 years as a city councillor, Budd is hoping to retain his seat for another term, with the following areas of focus if re-elected.
I think we've got a lot of infrastructure issues that we're going to have to deal with over the next few years. And I know even our street and our paving and sidewalk program isn't keeping up with the deterioration of the streets and so on. So we're going to have to up that. But I mean, you spend a little more money, you have to raise a little more taxes. So we've got to make sure the people of Swift Current understand that if they want all these services, if they want these upgrades and so on, it's going to cost a little more money.
Ryan Plewis is a lawyer and young father attempting to reclaim his position on City Council. Plewis says with the support of his family, who now make up 5 generations in Swift Current, he hopes to tackle a number of issues.
We've had a pretty strong commitment to improving the relationships with some of our partners, namely the RM is a big one, obviously. It's one that could potentially pay the most dividends for people within the whole region. So, that's going to be a major priority for me moving forward. I talked a little bit about the Highway 4 upgrade and the border improvements as well. And I think that should be a priority, as it's maybe thinking outside the box a little bit. Looking forward into the future a little bit in terms of trying to find something that is actually going to bring new industry into Swift Current.
Denis Perrault also wants to see the city continue to prosper and hopes to bring his youthful energy to council for another 4 years.
I am a chartered accountant. I'm a proud business owner. I am on a number of boards, and I'm a proud volunteer in our community. I think what I bring to the council table is passionate energy, and I really enjoy working with our group, with administration, and trying to do the best things for our community.
New candidates to the municipal scene include Pat Friesen, a well-known Swift Current resident. Friesen believes her long-standing work within the credit union system, along with local, provincial, and national Chamber of Commerce experience, makes her an ideal choice for city councillor.
Well, I think the business experience that I've had through my years at the credit union will certainly be an asset, as I'm accustomed to looking at budgets. I'm accustomed to taking a leadership role and to leading projects and so on. So I think that will all come into play if I become part of council and make me a better councillor.
Ron Toles is another new face running for city council. Toles' previous experience includes a 40-year teaching career and a general passion for the city. And here's one of the key issues he's focusing on this campaign.
Is the integrated facility and the library, the downtown core. Losing the library and the art gallery, gosh, that place is a hub of activity, and I really don't want to see that move from downtown. If it has to move, I want to make sure that we have ways to get people there inexpensively, free if possible. Busing has to be arranged.
This concludes part 1 of our Southwest TV News profile of the 11 candidates running for city councillor in Swift Current. We'll wrap up our profiles of the remaining 6 candidates in our next feature.